So in an effort to bring you every possible survival food out there, this is Legacy Premium Food Storage. We're going to do a taste test and review when we come back. Alright everybody, welcome back. So today I wanted to bring you this Legacy food. These are Legacy Premium Food Storage items. I want to try some out, see if I like it or not. So Legacy Foods is a company that prides themselves on giving you the best cost per pound. Some companies only give you like a half cup or 1 cup per serving, which isn't a lot. Legacy makes sure you get 1.5 to 2 cups per serving. That's a great deal more, and you're getting more for your money because there's more in the bag. They offer food ingredients that are non-GMO, and they also offer gluten-free meals. Sealed like these are here, as long as the package integrity stays together, they got a 25-year shelf life. They offer meats as well as veggies and items like this. So today we're going to try 2 of them, and we're going to see if we like them or not. I believe what we're going to start out with is the Stroganoff, and then the Enchilada and with beans and rice. So let's get to it. All right, we're back here. I got the stove going. For those of you who don't know, this is my Coleman camo stove. I picked that stove up at Goodwill for like $8, made it work, fixed it up, cleaned out the burners, and then repainted it with some sponge camo. So what we're going to do today is cook half of the bag. I don't want to cook the whole thing. And the cool part about these is they are resealable with a Ziploc, and they'll last for a year after you open them. So with the enchilada, the solution here is we want to do 2 servings. So you're going to bring 3/4 of a cup, 3 1/4 cup of water to a boil. Shake on open pouch, then slowly whisk in half of the package. That's kind of hard to figure out, but you can kind of get an idea. I would have liked it if they put a measurement on it, but we get the idea. Now there will be an oxygen absorber in these, so you will have to remove that if you can find it. I'm sure it's in there somewhere. We'll dig it out. But that's what it looks like. Let me get a look in there. You've got your beans and your rice in there, and seasoning on the bottom. That's why they want you to shake it up really good. So we are going to mix this up really good before we put it in there. And we're not boiling yet, so we got a little bit of time. Okay? And then we're going to do the beef stroganoff over here, or the stroganoff. I don't know if it's a beef stroganoff. Probably beef flavored. There's the top there. And we've got the noodles in there. I can't seem to find the oxygen absorber in these, but I'm sure I will when I get going. So we're going to shake this one up too, because I want to get the seasoning in, because I'm only doing half the package. I don't want to mess it up and not get everything in there all together. There we go. Okay. So once that comes to a boil, I'm going to drop it in there, and we're going to let this heat up. Keep that away from the fire. We're going to let this heat up and see how long they take. The enchilada, beans and rice, says, again, I'm doing this for the first time, cook for 12 to 15 minutes, remove for heat, and let sit for 3 to 5. And I assume the stroganoff is probably close to that. Yeah, 12 to 15 minutes, let sit for 3 to 5. So once that water gets boiling, I'll bring you back, we'll dump it in, and we'll see how that goes. The stroganoff side is boiling first, so I'm going to put that in there. We got the oxygen absorbers out. Just had to reach in there and find them. Fairly easy to find once you get there. I want to kind of do a controlled dump here, so I don't put too much in. Let's see if that's about half. Yeah. Tell you what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do the whole thing, and we'll just put the water in to cover it up. Because on this one, you really can't tell. So I put, what did I put in there? 3 cups of water to a boil, and that was, so 6 cups of water total. So what we'll do is fill it up and just finish it off like that. I'm going to eat this anyway, even if I don't eat it all now. So I had, what, 3 in there? 4 or 5. Turn down the heat a little on that. There we go, so it doesn't boil over. And then we'll do 1 more cup, and I know that kind of looks close to the top there, but it should be fine. And I'm just going to do the whole thing. Like I said, I know I'll eat it, because I like that myself. I like the pasta primavera. So I'm just going to kind of mix it in with a spoon. I do have a whisk here, but I want to break it up first. And we'll get that going and see how that comes out. Now, as far as this goes, I am going to add the water before I add the food, because we're going to make the whole thing. Might as well. Let's see. 6.5 cups of water. So right now I have 3 1/4. 5. There's another cup. That's 4. Get my other water down here. 4, 5, and 6. So we're going to let that boil, and we'll dump that in once that's going. I just wanted to show you. I decided to do the whole thing. It's easier. And I did notice something. I told you these were resealable. There is no Ziploc on these. So it just makes sense to do the whole thing. I see there's a little more stuff left in there too. It just makes sense to do the whole thing anyway. If you're cooking for your family, it's a lot easier than trying to figure out what's half, and then you have half of the powder at the bottom and everything. So I'm just doing the whole thing. Let's whisk that in a little. And once this gets boiling, I'll dump that in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook these, and when they're all done, I will bring you back, show you what they look like before they cool down for the 3 to 5 minutes, and then we'll try them out and taste them. While they're boiling away here, I just wanted to give you a quick look. This is about 5 minutes into everything. And I definitely needed to use a bigger pot for that one. But it's still doing good. I haven't spilled it yet. But that's what they look like. About 5 minutes in. It's starting to thicken up. I noticed that too. So let's wait till they're finished cooking, and I'll bring you back. Alright, so we're getting to that time. I've already tasted a noodle out of there and some rice out of there. It is soft. So I'm going to turn off the heat on these, and we're just going to let them sit for 3 to 5 minutes, thicken up a bit. They are getting thick. Well, in the meantime, I wanted to show you something really quick. They sent this along with the order here, and this is some of the specials they have. They have the breakfast, lunch, and dinner bucket, 120 servings for $3.25. This is their sale on now. 360 package serving for $8.80. That's 160 total servings. 93 pounds of food. You have your gluten-free entree bucket on the end here for $3.70. 720 serving package. 720 servings, 185 pounds of food. 16 different meal varieties. 287,760 calories. And that's $1,740. But remember, you can also buy these individual a little bit at a time. These are just some of their big meal bucket packages that they have. They also have their freeze-dried chicken and their freeze-dried beef as well. You got 19 servings in each, 56 for the chicken, 64 for the beef. So that's just some of the things they offer. They also have some other stuff too, some survival gear. Most of the stuff is stuff we've kind of surpassed in the channel, but they do have some neat stuff there. I like the 5-gallon water tanks. Those are really handy if you don't have a place for a 50-gallon bucket. So let's let this sit for a bit. I'm going to measure out a cup of each. I believe the serving size on them. A cup and a half. And let's see. The enchiladas, serving size is 1.5 cups. And Stroganoff, serving size is 1.5 cups. So a cup and a half of each. And once they get thickened up a little bit more, now that they're off the heat, we'll try them out. Alright, they look done to me. We're going to measure out what would be a cup and a half of each. The first thing we're going to do is the enchilada beans and rice on the side here. Take a look at that. I want you to see just how much food this really is without making a huge mess. Which I think I'm going to fail at. Trying to measure this over this. Okay. Get in there. Okay, so there is a cup and a half. Let's wipe that down. So there's a cup and a half of the enchilada rice. We're going to put that in here. My good old military cook kit here. And you can see just how much food that really is. Once it's spread out like that, that's a whole lot of food. And I mean, you can see, let me lift you up, that's how much is left in the pot. So this could easily feed a bunch of people for quite a while. So let's take a taste of it and give you a look up close. Hydrated perfectly. Really tasty, actually. I like the flavor of the beans. A little hot. But yeah, that is really good. That's going to be a side dish with dinner tonight. I can definitely tell you that. All right. Now that that's done, let's try out the pasta. All right, now we're going to try the stroganoff. I'm going to do it the same way so I don't make a mess, even though this pot's a lot smaller. There we go. And it's the same thing. It's a cup and a half. This one seems like it might take a little bit longer to thicken up. But still, you know, it's fully hydrated. The noodles are nice and soft. Just seems like it's kind of soupy still, but not bad. Okay, there we go. Cup and a half right there. Get that out of there. There you go. Cup and a half of food. We're going to dump it in our tray here. And there you go. Now, I don't know about you, but that would definitely fill me up. And we got a lot left in there. Let's try it out and see. There's little pieces of what looks like chicken in here, but I suspect it's either, there are some mushrooms in here, but I suspect it's either onion or something else. Let's see. That tastes really, really good. Let me give you a close-up on it. Yeah, that is. Yeah, I'm impressed. Let me tell you something. This is good enough where I'd eat this again, also as a side dish in regular times. But as a hearty meal to fill me up, oh yeah, definitely. That would definitely fill the bill. So, definitely good stuff. I'm impressed. And I wanted to give them a fair evaluation. And this is stuff that I purchased myself to try it out. And when it comes to the food stuff, I don't want you to think that, you know, only real survivalists have this kind of food, or only real survivalists have that kind of food. That's why I offer so many different choices, because there's so much out there, and you can do just as well by going to the store and picking up canned goods too for short-term emergencies. For longer-term stuff, if you're the type of person that wants to just buy this stuff, put it away for 25 years, as long as you make sure you have enough water to rehydrate it all, you're doing pretty good. I mean, you can put this stuff away. You can maybe spend, you know, $200-300, put it away and forget about it, and you're set to go. So that is the Legacy Food storage and taste test and review for today. Definitely impressed with the taste and the quality. The stroganoff, I have to say, I've had other stroganoffs. They're not as good. This one's actually pretty darn good. It actually has a beef flavor to it. I assume that's flavoring, but it's definitely pretty darn good. And the mushrooms in there are a nice touch to it. And I better go eat some, because I'm boring the heck out of you guys while I eat my lunch. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching. I will put a link to the sale they're having right now down below. You can check them out. 25-year shelf life. Again, you buy the stuff, you put it away, you're set to go. Now, if you don't want to order this online, you can call them. They have an 800 number at the site. Just go to the site and check it out. And also, they offer group volume discounts. So if you're looking to stock up with your family, your friends, your prepper group, whatever, this is a way you can really stock up on food ahead of time and all go in together. You know, if you want to buy that $1,700, you know, 720 package there, and you want to split it amongst 4 people, that gets your foot in the door at a really affordable price for you guys to all split it together. And they do offer discounts. So the discounts are for nonprofit businesses, government, municipalities, fundraisers, church groups, nursing homes, multi-family purchases, like I said, friends, family, and neighbors, colleges, and pretty much any other group you can think of. So if you're looking to get maybe your church stocked up, maybe your local emergency group stocked up, definitely a way to go. Now, as far as the COVID shipping issues, when you order this, it may take 5 to 10 business days to get it shipped. They are getting a lot faster with that. I ordered this, and it was just, boom, right at my door within 2 or 3 days. So really can't complain there. Anyway, folks, I thank you for watching. Like I said, if you want to try it out, I got a link to the sale down below. You can check it out, see what they got. I'm really impressed with it. Also, don't forget to check out our Amazon affiliate store down there as well, along with all our other links. If this isn't right for you, there's plenty of other food down below that you can check out. Anyway, folks, I thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.